is people in meat industry should join in the trend. Be veg, go green, plant organic vegetable.
Be veg, go green to save the planet.
For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/be-veg.
Peace for Ukraine or Urain.
Welcome back to Speciesism, Painism, and Happiness. Interview with Dr. Richard D. Ryder, Vegan, Part 2 of 2. In 1990, Dr. Ryder coined the term painism, explaining that all beings who can experience pain have a moral standing and thus deserve rights.
I think that morality should be a concern for others, not actually a concern for ourselves. If you want to understand what we should be doing for ourselves, then you should be a psychologist. But if you want to be a moralist, then you should be concerned about other creatures. And the great difference in the world, I think, in philosophy at least, is becoming the difference between the sentient and the non-sentient, or those that can suffer pain and those that can't suffer pain. That's where the great difference lies, not between human beings and non-human animals, but between the sentient and the non-sentient. That's the great dividing line. And it's possible that some modern robots may begin to become sentient. We don't know how consciousness is formed, so it's difficult to be certain. But it may be that there are other machines, maybe some aliens from outer space may eventually come along and pose this problem for us. If there's evidence that these individuals can actually experience pain, then they should be inside the moral circle.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Thailand is one of them.
Thailand, Prevention of Cruelty and Animal Welfare Provision Act. The Prevention of Cruelty and Animal Welfare Provision Act of 2014 makes it a crime to inflict cruelty to domestic and working animal people, punishable by fines and up to 2 years in prison. The law also banned the trade and consumption of dog and cat persons.
Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan. Make peace. So be it.
In the book Speciesism, Painism, and Happiness, A Morality for the 21st Century, Dr. Ryder talks about how people are thinking more about morality.
We're in a terrible mess at the moment. The world is full of warfare and hatred. But I think people are thinking more about morality, mainly because more and more young people have actually got the time to go to university and think about such issues. That, I suppose, is producing more discussion of morality, and it's not coming in the form of a fully developed religion so much as looking at these slightly different concepts that I've been mentioning, like consciousness and the capacity to experience pain and other forms of suffering. That I think this isn't a matter of basic evolution. It's just that people have got the time to think about it, and they're taking a more directed view about the experience of pain being at the centre of morality. So we're not so much concerned about doing something that might upset God. We're more concerned about doing something that actually causes pain to other individuals, regardless of their sex or race or species. I can remember a time in the 1950s when people didn't really discuss morality. The only people who were supposed to talk about morality were vicars and priests, but they were completely failing to notice the other issues, such as cruelty to animals, which was going on everywhere around them without comment. So I think we're now being much more accurate in spotting the subjects that need to be debated, and actually these are being debated carefully, rationally, and with the evidence of science behind them.
Dr. Ryder founded Eurogroup for Animals in 1980, bringing together animal people supporters from around Europe to form a lobby in Brussels, Belgium, and Strasbourg, France, for new European legislation that would significantly enhance the protection of animal folk.
Law itself is becoming, I think, more and more of an important subject. As we become more powerful as a species, inventing bombs that can destroy the world and so on, we actually need more and more respect for the law at international level. I mean, I feel that I've always been moving from the moral to the political and from the moral to the legal. And, you know, it may be a race against time almost. I mean, I feel that we live in very insecure times, and we really need to rethink our behaviour pretty fundamentally, pretty quickly. I have to admit that I've been a lobbyist myself, but I've been trying to lobby for the animals. There is a growing unanimity around the world, particularly among the younger people, that yes, the animals actually are like us and deserve some proper treatment.
In closing, Dr. Ryder shares his wish for humanity.
Well, I'd like to see governments around the world accepting the idea that all the sentient creatures within their boundaries are citizens of their country and therefore deserve to be protected by the government involved. It's not just citizenship, is not just something for the human species, it's something for all the species, for all animals who suffer. There's more and more scientific evidence that many other species are really remarkably intelligent. And more important than intelligence, of course, that they are sensitive to suffering.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, Vegan, gratefully present the Shining World Compassion Award to Dr. Richard Ryder, Vegan, with respect and high salute for your devotion to protecting the rights of our wonderful animal co-citizens. May you be forever blessed and safeguarded in divine love. Supreme Master Ching Hai, Vegan, is deeply grateful to the most merciful beloved God for all the financial help, comfort, and support to the afflicted and needy and/or any good cause over the years, as a humble vessel for Here's compassion and love toward Here's precious children.
Bravo, and our heartfelt appreciation, Dr. Richard Ryder, for showing the world that love knows no bounds. We pray that your vision may soon come to fruition so that all beings are treated with kindness and consideration. For more information on Dr. Richard D. Ryder, Vegan, and his publications, please visit 62stockton.com/Richard.
Turn vegan. Go beyond the taste to nobility.
Noble viewers, thank you for your devoted company today. Coming up next is Living for Your Heart, making the connection between lifestyle and longevity, here on Supreme Master Television. May you rejoice in the grace and radiance of the divine always.
Russia, leave Ukraine or Ukraine now. Peace be with you too.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven, Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/UL.